Press Review. Press Review. Stay tuned.
You're welcome back from the commercials. Still the program Press Review from Smash 88.1 FM. My name is Muriri Rabila Lawal. Moving on to the next story. 21 states seek 1.65 trillion naira loans despite 40% rise in FAAC revenues. 21 states of the Federation are seeking loans amounting to 1.65 trillion naira to fund their 2024 budget deficit despite the increase in the allocations they have received from the Federation Account Allocation Committee in the last 1 year, from June 2023 to June this year. All the 36 states and the 774 local government are still requesting loans. 21 states seek 1.65 trillion naira loans despite 40% rise in FAAC revenues. Incessant police harassment of journalists intolerable, MRA. The Media Rights Agenda, MRA, has condemned the incessant harassment and intimidation of journalists in a statement issued in Lagos by the head of its legal department, Ms. Obioma Okonkwo. The group said recent incidents of abductions, arbitrary arrest, detention, and other forms of attacks against media professionals by security and law enforcement agencies is wrong. Incessant police harassment of journalists intolerable, MRA. Akpabio to lawyers reject coup as a solution to Nigeria's challenges. Senate President Godswill Akpabio called on Nigerian lawyers to reject any notion of a coup as a solution to Nigeria's current challenges. He made the call in Lagos while speaking at the ongoing 2024 Annual General Conference of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA). Akpabio to lawyers reject coup as a solution to Nigeria's challenges. Moving on to the Sun newspaper, NNPC Limited begins LNG shipment to Japan, China. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) is making significant strides in expanding its global market footprint with recent ventures into Japan and China for the supply of liquefied natural gas (LNG) on a delivered X-ship basis. The strategic move aligns with NNPCL visions to establish itself. The rider once again, NNPCL begins LNG shipment to Japan and China. Appeal Court voids judgment faulting Edo PDP governorship primary. The Court of Appeal has set aside a judgment of Federal High Court which ordered the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to allow the participation of 381 ad hoc delegates in the February 2022 primary that produced Asu Igodalo as a candidate of the party in the September 2021 election coming up. Appeal Court voids judgment faulting Edo PDP governorship primary. Fewer children victims of sexual violence access justice in Borno. The story is coming on the right that UNICEF Chief of Borno Field Office Tushar Rani, in an address during a stakeholders meeting in Maiduguri on access to justice for children in Borno State. He said that fewer children victims of sexual violence access justice in Borno. Before I let you hear who my analyst is this morning, let me pick this last story from the newspaper of The Sun, which says I will recreate Edo of our dreams, fight poverty, insecurity, Asu Igodalo. The People's Democratic Party PDP candidate in the Edo, Asu Igodalo, has outlined his vision to address poverty and insecurity and improve economic development. He aims to make Edo a model of good governance, focusing on poverty eradication, security, agriculture, and the marine economy. During the town hall meeting with Edo indigenes in Lagos, Dr. Igodalo says, "The writer once again, I will recreate Edo of our dreams, fight poverty, insecurity, Asu Igodalo." Here we go. Sanusi Latif, the one and only vibrant journalist from Ibadan, from my own opinion. No, I don't know any of that.
Then plenty.
No. I say from my own opinion, so I have rights for me choosing you.
All right, thank you so much for the compliments.
Right.
Good morning to our wonderful listeners. It's been a very cold, should I say, cold week.
Now God will run.
I'm telling you, it's been days of rain, cold weather, and all that. But I'm loving the weather anyway.
Sometimes you get to see the sky so cloudy, and you feel like make I sleep small, but time don't go finish.
Anyways, it's good.
We already have a call.
All right.
Yellow. Good morning.
Am I clear?
Yes, you're clear.
Loud and clear.
For those of us who have been in this town, in this country, who listen to Fabio Ladikpekun, Mikelogi, Paul Agazi,
Okay.
Femi Tashino, Peter Okodwa.
Yes. Late
We have
Peter
become
Okodwa.
ambassadors at large. And when Moriwe, I confer on you the right to say that Sanusi is one of the best journalists in Southwest India.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Last week I called Radio Nigeria.
Okay.
So we know the best men in the land. We
Wow.
know the worst. The listeners are your students. It is the students that know the lecture that know how to lecture chemistry well and know how to lecture maths well. And some of the listeners are also authorities. But that does not us go into that fact.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nicholas. I really appreciate it. And like I always say, if you're talking about somebody that is well traveled, very intelligent, well exposed,
It's okay.
you are one of them.
Mr. Nicholas.
I'm not saying it because you are praising me. It's a statement of fact. If you are talking about history, you are there. If you are talking about politics, current affairs, you are there. If you are talking about anything, if you are talking about sports, you are there.
All right, now let's
Iwayan was the highest employer of labor in Southeast Nigeria. After the flag government and the state government. Quote me.
Okay.
From engineering to sports. And I know the two of you know that it was from Iwayan National that Kanye went to Ajax.
Yes,
Exactly.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Mr. Nicholas, the Atlan Football Club that we now have, which Iwanya metamorphosed to, has not been the same like the Iwanya that we used to know.
That is what happens when you catapult the number 4 to number 1 and you create a hopelessness. Even the government is named hope. I repeat, that is the danger of catapulting the number 4 to number 1 and you create a hopeless state, even the government is named hope. And I'm still with authority as an Imolite. So please don't argue with me.
All right, sir. Thank you, Mr. Nicholas.
No, but Mr. Nicholas, Atlant has not really been up there before the time of Opus Odema, you know.
I am telling you that it is still a failure of government.
Or bringing the number 4 to number 1. Now, Mr. Nicholas.
That PDP had no candidates.
Mr. Nicholas.
Yes.
May I ask you my question as we always do?
Any question?
Tinubu appoint new head for DSS and NIA. Of what change do you think or you want to educate us on this will be?
This is it. You want to end it where I don't want to go. But British assignment is over.
Yes.
Exactly. That's the point.
British assignment is over. Just ask me what the assignment was.
Hmm.
No, I don't know that
No
assignment you are
matter the
talking about.
template, no matter the template given to him.
God bless you.
Don't let me talk about the assignment, but I know his time is over. I agree with you on that.
His assignment was over for the commander in chief.
Okay.
He was just on borrowed time.
Okay.
And when you look at the national security advisor, Rufai,
No Ribadu.
Atiku,
No, you mean no Ribadu.
I know what I mean.
Okay.
I said national security advisor.
Okay.
I didn't mention his name.
Okay.
I said Rufai.
Okay.
So when you see the national security advisor is an in-law to Atiku and in-law to Bayero, and they are having a wedding, you should know that something is happening somewhere. But let us not go there.
All right.
Thank you.
Abio rejects the coup in the MBA conference. Very good. Nobody will find a coup. Our generals are fighting Boko Haram. But he should also go and listen to what Okonjo delivered
Iweala
in that same lecture.
at the NBA conference meeting.
Okonjo gave one of the finest speeches
Yeah.
in recent history on our national architecture. Abio is a lawyer.
Yes.
The last time I checked, he should go and listen to that speech by Okonjo.
I read the news yesterday, Mr. Nicholas.
Okay.
Yes, on the statement of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the subject she delivered at the conference meeting. I mean, at the lecture rather.
A very seminar for that lecture. But are our political theorists listening? And if they're listening, are they assimilating? If they are assimilating, are they pragmatic in implementation? That is the challenge. Edo State, the man who speak English cannot speak Ishan.
Definitely.
The one that can speak both in Ishan cannot speak English.
Definitely.
I don't know if they're late. They can be Edo APC go. So they allow the next
All right, Mr. Nicholas, I appreciate you. The city line once again 0904-881-881 or 07069914-794, 0904-881-881 or 07069914-794. It is not a sin or a crime when you shower accolades to your colleague, and when a caller is also doing the same. It means yes, what we're doing and what we've been doing. We have a call. Hello.
A very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Honorable Kennedy Shuaga.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. How are you guys doing in Smash FM?
We are fine, sir.
We are fine. It's been long, sir.
Yes.
Maybe your guy traveled. He went to Obodo Ibo.
I'm in Nigeria.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes, I haven't said that.
Yes, sir.
If Nigeria will celebrate mediocrity and will make a lot of noise when things happen. Media, our social media has been hijacked by what we call the obedience and the youth media. So we need to have a very good mass media that is educative and informative as it were. Why am I saying that? The resignation input of the NSA became news as if something very, very strange and something very, very huge and good has happened to Nigeria. You say that resigned, said to be resigned. To me, it is not a resignation. Yesterday is one of those Emefieles in government. And I've said it several times that we have several Emefieles in the government of Bola Tinubu. That's why we are having setbacks.
Okay.
We are ignoring what we are supposed to face in Nigeria here. Our problem of this country is local government and the agencies of government. What do I mean? We all know Emefiele because Emefiele is in charge of money. I was the CBN governor.
Yes.
And several Emefiele like the one that just retired now. This NSIA that was there when Nigeria was in terrible condition for the past 8 years.
Okay.
And nobody seems to be saying that.
Oh my God.
He now resigned in put and we are saying making so many insinuations. It is very, very wrong.
All right, sir.
You will see that there will be a new dawn. Definitely with the change of guards at the military and the paramilitary area by the federal government,
All
you
right.
know that security situation have improved. So we should always be appraising what is good and not to be promoting and gravitating towards this not even the best for Nigeria. So the NSA, I just designed to me, is good riddance to bad something.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Honorable Shuaga.
Anyways, sir, I don't really want to say that the social media has been hijacked by the obedience.
The literature.
Let me prove it to you.
Okay.
Let me prove it to you. In the days of the past, we have access to news. But right now in Nigeria, everybody is a reporter.
That's the meaning.
Exactly, which is not about the obedience, sir.
But the term you chose to
That's
use,
what I'm saying. It's not about the obedience.
This might incite negativity to those in that movement.
If you have a phone now, you are a journalist in Nigeria. If you have a camera phone that can snap a picture.
I perfectly agree with you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bless you. Bless you. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Now, from what Honorable Shuaga is trying to say, he's not against obedient, but his choice of words term that as obedient.
Yeah.
Now we'll have this call. Hello.
This is Nicholas.
All right, Mr. Nicholas.
When Gasuki stole money from our soldiers, when our brother died, did we calculate who was the Yoruba soldier, civil soldier, Benue soldier, Kalemi soldier, Basande soldier? When you use a nation, you are insulting 50 million people across the world. Why not say our common enemies? Okay, why did you mention to them?
That line is not so. That line is
Mr.
not
Nicholas,
so clear.
can you give us a call back?
That line is not so clear. Maybe you please call back so that we can hear you clearly.
Hello, good morning. Your name and where you calling from? Kindly reduce the volume of the medium set you're using to listen.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm David calling from Abeokuta. Mr. Latif.
Original David.
How are you guys doing?
We are fine. We are good.
Mr. Latif.
Sir.
So I don't even know that Mr. Latif is not is in every field, all the fields.
And that means you have not been listening to our newspaper review. So from today, always listen to our newspaper review.
It's Mr. Nicholas that even started me off this morning and said that I should always listen to you guys.
Okay.
It's Mr. Nicholas. Yeah, so good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I don't know the name of your...
Morire is Morire Rabila Lawa.
Yes.
First of all, Mr. Latif,
Sir.
I don't like it anytime you hype Mr. Nicholas. I don't like it. Please don't hype it. Don't hype any Milan fans.
Is it because they were defeated by Parma over the weekend?
Mr. David.
We are better at the same feather. We are in the same shoe. So it's playing and playing.
Shoe get size, oh. You don't
Mr.
compare AC Milan. Go check the record, so.
Mr. David.
No. I get them before no be property.
Mr. David.
Yeah, well, good morning, guys. My brother,
uh-huh.
I was listening to the newspaper review this morning.
Right.
I was looking at what Akila Day was saying about
Okay, good one.
But that's the topmost one on my agenda, and I'm still going to talk about it because this is a story I know. This is a story I know so well.
Yeah, my brother, don't let these guys are politicians. 2027 is coming, so we should not let these guys blow us away the way they normally blow us away. 2027 is coming. He's also trying to position himself. Although I'm not an Adebutu fan, to be sincere, because somehow I'm used. I know some people that know him. I know some people that are close to him. I know some people that work for him, and I ask sometimes about him, and I know the report some of us get.
I know I can say I know the two of them.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. David.
Okay, but we should not forget that these guys are politicians.
Yeah,
we should not forget that.
Okay, thank you so much.
We should have in mind that they are all politicians.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. David. This is one thing I love about this program, that every callers, they call in to educate us and give us the privilege to understand and get educated about some things we know.
Yes, before
more.
Okay.
We have a call. Yellow, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sanusi, and good morning, Sadler.
Yeah, good morning. Your name and where are you calling from, sir?
I'm Bex. I'm calling from First Fire.
Okay,
right.
sir. Your reactions to some of the riders?
Firstly, on what Akinlade said, I think it has been some ways to good that he made that comment.
Okay.
It's so funny that a running mate to a contestant, a leading contestant, will be saying such a thing about his boss. If you could recollect, like Sanusi said, he knows both of them. There was this day they were doing this flagging up in, I think it's Twitter or something.
Okay.
If you can remember the glory tribute, if at the same Akinlade was giving to Ladi, calling him his Don, calling him sort of a juicy name like that. Now coming again, telling us all this stuff about him. Like the last caller said, they are politicians. He's trying to sugarcoat himself to the next, in the mind of the people for the next election.
Okay.
But for the little I know about Ladi, I don't think he's as worse as he has painted. And secondly, on the registration of all the appointment of the new
DG,
DFS and the NIA.
Okay.
You see, I've been wondering why Tinubu had left firstly Lily Kyari, right from the regime of Buhari down to this present regime, same as the DSS, same as the NIA.
All right.
All these people, I think, have their loyalty to their former boss.
Okay.
And one of the reasons I think is that we're having this incessant insecurity, incessant kidnapping, and the like. You can't be loyal 100% to the present boss that you have. Somebody appointed him there, and I think they should have all gone.
All right.
People now is deleted.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, sir. Mururi, let me
Hello,
quickly.
good morning.
All right.
Thank you very much for picking this call.
Sorry, we were having more people on the line, that's why.
It's okay. You see, in Nigeria, you are either a patriot or a traitor.
Okay.
And there are people like Akinlade exist everywhere. People among those who feel they are elder statesmen.
Mr. Nicholas, kindly make it snappy because of time.
Yes, but is that you can't just make a Mefele Obi in a statement and it not sound like hate speech.
All right, thank you.
You can be more generous in use of words.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you very
Nicholas.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
let me
we have this
quickly.
call. We have this call. Yellow. Okay, the call dropped.
Okay, let me quickly react
Yeah,
to
please.
the Akinlade
Okay, sorry.
Adebutu story.
Yellow, good morning. Yellow, are you there? All right, go on.
Yeah, talking about the two of them, like I said, I know the two of them so well. At a different time or the other had to work, cover the assignment, as a reporter, all those things. Now, let me quickly talk
Yellow,
about.
good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you calling from?
Alamek, my name, calling from Abeokuta.
You're welcome, Mr. Alaro.
Yes, I don't know whether you have it with you about the Minister of Education position about
Benin Republic Universities. Okay.
no children taking wire.
Okay, that
Yes,
anybody
yes,
that is under 18 shouldn't.
Yes.
And let me just say that they should not start what they cannot finish. Minister said about JAM, and the education took him up on that. We don't know his position now, whether he has dropped that or not. The government of this nation have caused problems for the masses because they pay lip service to education and they are now seeing the consequence. They want to control it overnight. It is impossible. It can be impossible because it will be faulted at the end of the day. Look at the syndrome of stopping people from going abroad. When Nigeria is not palatable for anybody to live again, you are not assured of your hand after service. Everything. Look at the contribution; it has become a mess. See what is up? The hope is that when you contribute, immediately after the something, you get paid immediately. People are staying for 1-2 years before they can access the money they have contributed. So what is the hope in that? They should not start what they cannot finish. Instead, they have to repeat in God. Secondly, it is not a big deal that somebody was sacked. The NHS, whatever they are talking, it's not a big deal. He must have served his time, or he must have committed one offense and served that. If he's sacked, it's not a problem for anybody. And the issue of making name, it does not arise in this matter and defending what is not defendable.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. So let me quickly drop what I wanted to drop. Unfortunately, when you look at what Accolades is doing, I think he's kind of shooting himself in the leg.
Yes.
Because when you look at his record, he has had a whole lot of baggages along with him. You know, when he was an appointee of former Governor Amosun, there were allegations of some, issues, allegations against him about finances and so a lot. We don't have the time to talk about that. Then he came on board. Amosun, was offending virtually everybody because of the same accolade. Went to the then president almost 30 times or thereabouts. I've forgotten. I know he went there 20 something times to say the president to get him the ticket. The same Amosun that did all that to him, he went to the PDP without Amosun really being on the same, without Amosun's agree with him going to the PDP. And when he got to the PDP, he ran on the same ticket with Adebutu. Like the caller said, he said so many things about Adebutu. Now you are now saying that it was a calamity avoided. So meaning that
because of time, I like us to give respect to ex-England manager Sven Goran Eriksson
that died at the age of
76.
Yes,
and
he died yesterday.
May so rest in peace. And also, there's this thing between Jackson and ex-Chelsea star Mikel Obi. Just one description from Jackson.
Okay, finally, let me just for Adebutu too. I'm not saying Adebutu doesn't have his own issues. The two of them are, they have their issues. Now, coming to Mikel Obi Jackson's story that you spoke about, it all started from Mikel Obi talking about the performance of the team, and he was critical of Nicholas Jackson, his performance. He needed to improve his game. Then Jackson came over the weekend, got goals.
Got a goal.
Not more than a goal. He scored more than a goal. He had 2 goals. Now Nimadueke scored 3, and eventually he went on social media. He went on social media to tell Mikel Obi, mentioned his name, that he should shut up. He should shut his mouth. They use another word that I cannot mention on radio,
on air.
And then he now rounded it up that we are killing ourselves in Africa. And yesterday evening, Mikel Obi had his podcast, and he actually reacted to it when he was asked. He said, for him,
do that judgment on sports rap. Thank you very much, Mr.
You miss Smart Sports.
Smart Sports.
Okay, and wait for Mikel Obi's response on Smart Sports.
Now, thank you to all my callers, Mr. Mr. Nicholas, Honorable Shuaga, Mr. David, and many. And there was this new caller who called on. Okay, I appreciate you for joining the program.
Best,
yes, best.
There's David too. This is the first time David, even though
now,
David is a regular caller on Smash FM. Smash FM generally.
Smash FM, okay.
But this is his first time on Newspaper Review.
I'd like to say a big thank you to you all, and I pray to God Almighty to make today a very fruitful one and very joyous one. If it's raining wherever you are, please stay calm wherever you are, because I'm going through caution is very, very important than you facing the rough of the naturality. My name is Morire Rabila Lawal. Stay tuned to 88.1 FM. From my own side, thank you and God bless you.
Yes, have a lovely day and join me at the other side of 8 a.m. for Smash Sports.